Hello and welcome to this week's Wagner Weekly. My name is Jacob.
And my name is Mara. Let's start this week off with another riddle.
What begins with an E and only contains one letter?
We will tell you at the end of the news.
Now let's go to the Would You Rather segment.
I'm Mara and I'm here with
Shania.
and I'm going to ask you some would you rathers. Would you rather have 3 legs or 3 arms?
3 arms.
Why?
Because I like arms.
Would you rather explore space or explore the ocean?
Explore the ocean.
Why?
Because I like water.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Jake Kotep and I'm with
Lily Kotan.
We're going to do some Would You Rathers. Would you rather be wealthy or famous?
Wealthy.
Why?
Money's better than fame.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Lie.
Why?
Lying is stupid. It's not good.
I'm Mara and I'm here with
Barry, Virginia.
I'm going to ask you some would you rather questions. Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly?
I'd rather be invisible.
Why?
Because just to be invisible.
Shh. Would you rather live without music or live without movies?
Live without movies.
Why?
Because I like listening to music.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Jacob Kotep and I'm with Audi. Here's some Would You Rathers. Would you rather be able to go out during the day or never go out during the night?
Go out during the day.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Would you rather give up all drinks except water or give up eating anything? Give up anything that was cooked in the oven.
Give up anything that was cooked in the oven.
Why?
Because I like to drink.
Thank you all for your answers to the would you rather.
Now we'll send it off to Brandon and Lyric for this week's lunch menu.
Thank you, Mara and Jacob. Today we're going to tell you about the lunch menu.
On Monday, we will have Mr. Ripper mini corn dogs.
On Tuesday we'll have cavatina or meatball sub.
Wednesday, we will have shrimp or hot dog.
Thursday we'll have hamburger steak or sloppy joe.
And finally, on Friday, we will have grilled cheese or barbecue pork.
We'll now pass it to Gavin and Addie for the weather.
Thank you, Brandon and Lyric, for the lunch menu. Now we will be bringing you this week's weather.
On Monday, April 28th, it will be partly cloudy with a temperature of around 80 degrees. Sounds like a great day for the Wagner softball game.
On Tuesday, April 29th, it will be 64 with scattered clouds across the sky.
Wednesday, April 30th, will be bringing temperatures of around 67 degrees.
On Thursday, May 1st, there will be a high of 73 and winds of around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Hopefully those winds are from the west to help get some of those softballs and baseballs out of the park.
On Friday, May 2nd, the temperature will be around 74 degrees.
Saturday, May 3rd, will be 77 degrees and feature many clouds.
Finally, on Sunday, May 4th, the temperature will be 77 degrees as well and have winds of 20 miles per hour.
Now we will be sending you to Amel and Sayla for this week's upcoming events.
Thank you, Gavin and Addie, with this week's weather. Sounds like it's finally warming up. I'm Amel.
And I'm Sayla.
We will be bringing you this week's upcoming events. On Monday, April 28th, we have a varsity track meet in Platte Geddes.
But in Platte Geddes, it'll only be javelin and pole vault.
That's right. We will also have a middle school track meet in Bonhomme and a softball game in Freeman.
On Tuesday, April 29th, there's a JV golf meet and course car stick meet. We also have a Little Red Raider volleyball camp Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week.
Along with the 5 through 12 band and chorus concert starting at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday through Friday, the 6th graders will be on their field trip to Rapid City.
On Thursday, May 1st, both varsity and JV will have a softball game against Parks at the Wagner softball field.
Friday, May 2nd, some varsity track athletes will head to Howard Woods Field to compete in Howard Woods relays. The 3rd grade class will go to Niobrara State Park.
Also on Friday, the girls' varsity golf team has a meet in Scotland while the boys' varsity will be in Tyndall.
And finally, we have the school play at Wagner Community School Theater.
Saturday, May 3rd, there will be a varsity and JV softball game against Flanger at Flanger High School.
Now we will pass it to Mara and Jacob with this week's senior
Amel and
spotlight.
Sayla for this week's upcoming events.
We'll now go to our senior spotlights.
I'm Addie. Who am I here with?
Stephanie Tensiu.
What advice would you give to your freshman self?
Keep up on your work and don't give up.
What is your favorite high school memory?
When
I'm not sure. That's okay. What accomplishment are you most proud of from high school?
being my freshman year, being able to make it to nationals for JAG.
I'm Mara and I'm here with,
Presley Slava.
I'm gonna ask her, yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
I'd say 5 years I'd probably be still in school because I want to become a veterinarian and veterinary school takes a long time. 10 years I hope to become a veterinarian and be doing what my job is.
What is the most important lesson high school taught you?
I'd say probably to work hard and to persevere and be patient and listen, like lots of things, but I feel like being here has given me lots of experiences and taught me lots of things.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jacob Koteb and I'm with.
Jackson Ralston.
Here's a few questions for Senior Spotlight. What is your favorite high school memory?
My favorite high school memory would probably be the bus rides to and from cross-country meets. They were pretty fun.
Nice. What piece of advice would you give yourself, younger self, entering high school?
I would say that to just be myself. I think I try to fit in with like the popular people too much, and I think I just need to just be myself and find my group. So.
And where would you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I'm hoping to see myself working as an elementary teacher at any school in South Dakota, hopefully.
All right, thank you.
I'm Mara and I'm here with
Maddie Robertson.
I'm gonna ask her some questions. What is your favorite high school memory?
Probably hanging out with Lyric a lot and just doing whatever.
What piece of advice would you give your younger self?
Stop worrying about all the little things and just live life.
Which teacher has the most impact on you and what will you remember about them?
Pat, because he likes to throw things at me when I'm being stupid.
Now for the answer to our riddle, which was
What begins with the E and only contains one letter?
an envelope.
Thank you for tuning into Wagner Weekly, brought to you by WCS The Crew.
Thank you, Brandon and Lyric, for this week's lunch menu. Now we will restart. Thank you, Brandon and Lyric, for the lunch menu. Now we will be bringing you this week's weather.
On Monday, April 28th, it will be partly cloudy with a temperature of around 80 degrees. Sounds like a great day for the Wagner softball baseball game. Softball baseball?
Thank you, Brandon and Lyric, for the lunch menu. Now we will be bringing you this week's weather.
On Monday, April 28th, it will be partly cloudy with a temperature of around 80 degrees. Sounds like a great day for the Wagner softball game.
On Tuesday, April 29th, it will be 64 with scattered clouds across the sky.
On Wednesday, April 30th, it will be...
Thank you, Gavin and Addie, with this week's weather. Sounds like it's finally warming up. I'm Mel.
And I'm Sayla.
We'll be bringing you this week's upcoming... Okay.
Why is it always you that?
Thank you, Gavin and Addie, with this week's weather. Sounds like it's finally warming up. I'm Mel.
And I'm Sayla.
We will be bringing you this week's upcoming events. On Monday, April 28th, we have a varsity track meet in Platte Geddes.
But in Platte Geddes, it'll only be javelin and pole vault.
That's right, we only have a middle school track meet in Bonhomme and a softball game in Freeman.
On Tuesday, April 29th.
Amel Ray.
Thank you, Gavin and Addie, with this week's weather. Sounds like it's finally warming up. I'm Amel.
And I'm Sayla.
And we're bringing you this week's upcoming events. On Monday, April 28th, we have a varsity track meet in Platte Geddes.
But in Platte Geddes, it'll only be JV. What does that say?
Javel. Javel and pole. Thank you, Gavin and Addie, with this week's weather. Sounds like it's finally warming up. I'm Amel.
And I'm Sayla.
We'll be bringing you this week's upcoming event. On Monday, April 28th, we have a varsity track meet in Platte Geddes.
I'm Mara and I'm here with
Shania.
I'm gonna ask her, would you rather have 3 legs or 3 arms?
3 arms.
Why?
Because I like arms.
Would you rather
Hello, my name is Jacob Kotep and I'm with. Here are some would you rathers. Would you rather? Would you rather? Hello, my name is Jacob Kotep and I'm with. Riley. Just stop there. Hello, I'm Jacob Koteb, and I'm with Rowdy. Would you rather be able to scratch an itch or never be able to pinch popple? Mine's Jacob Koteb, and I'm here with Rowdy. Alright. Would you rather be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out during the night? Go out during the day. What? Because I like to work. Would you?
Hello, and welcome to this week's Wagner Weekly. My